Election day voting begins in US with Trump and Kamala neck and neck in elections. Disappearance Commission gets 16,000 complaints, discovers 8 secret detention centers. Islamists announced 9-point demand, including withdrawal of cases at Bulletin. Assalamu alaikum, this is Chaudhry Sama. Welcome you all to Evening News. You have just the Crown 7 headlines. Now let's move on to the details. Election day voting has begun in the United States with Donald Trump and Kamala Harris vying to become the next president. Millions of Americans have already voted early. It is important to know that the time polls open vary by location, sometimes within a country or municipality in a state. Voters in the U.S. hamlet of Dixville Notch launched Election Day in the first minutes of Tuesday with a tied vote mirroring the incredibly close national polls in the White House race. Harris has advocated for abortion rights and pledged to lower food and housing costs for working families. Trump has vowed to seal the border and has proposed tax cuts worth trillions. Americans aren't just choosing the president, they are also picking members of the U.S. Congress, and some states are voting on abortion rights. More than 82 million people voted before Election Day. When will we know the winner? It could take days or it could be soon after polls close. Kamala Harris closed out this year's presidential race with a fierce battle for Pennsylvania, making her final pitch to voters across a state that could prove decisive in the campaign for the White House.
We are optimistic and we are excited about what we can do together. And we know it is time for a new generation of leadership in America. And I am ready to offer that leadership as the next President of the United States of America. However, the race ain't over yet, and we must finish strong, and this could be one of the closest races in history.
Donald Trump promised to fix America in his final campaign rally in Michigan ahead of the election day. Trump started the day in North Carolina and finished it in Michigan, but he spoke in Reading and Pittsburgh in between.
This is my last rally. Can you believe it? The rallies, these big, beautiful rallies, there's never been anything like it. And there never will be anything like it. And it just happened. It caught on. And I think it caught on because our country's in trouble. And, I happened to be a messenger that was able to tell you what you knew, because most people understand it. Most people with common sense, we're the party of common sense, they understand it. But this is all you need to know. I mean, Joe and Kamala broke it, and I will fix it. I'll fix it fast.
On the night before Election Day, celebrities including Oprah Winfrey and Lady Gaga turned out in force for Kamala Harris's presidential bid.
Today, I am holding in my heart all the tough, tenacious women who made me who I am. I cast my vote for someone who will be a president for all Americans. And now, Pennsylvania, it's your turn. The country is depending on you. So tomorrow, let's make sure all your voices are heard. Come on, let's go!
I am here. We are voting for values. We are voting for values and integrity. We are voting for the right to choose what happens to our own bodies.
As of 31st October, more than 16,000 complaints have been filed with the Inquiry Commission on enforced disappearances, while the commission itself has found 8 secret torture cells in Dhaka so far. At a press briefing in the Capital's Gulshan today, the Commission's chairman, Justice Moinul Islam Chaudhury, said they had scrutinized 400 complaints and interviewed 140 people. He said in most cases, law enforcement agencies failed to produce the accused on time before courts following arrests. The previous government controlled each force and used their members for personal and party interests, he said. The head of the commission also said they are looking to find those involved with the enforced disappearances, including locals and foreigners.
আইন শৃঙ্খলা বাহিনী সমূহকে ব্যক্তি স্বার্থে, গোষ্ঠী স্বার্থে, দলীয় স্বার্থে এবং রাজনৈতিক উদ্দেশ্যে ব্যবহার করা হয়েছে।
এই 400টার মধ্যে 172টা পেয়েছি হচ্ছে র্যাবের ইনভলভমেন্ট, সিটিটিসির ইনভলভমেন্ট পেয়েছি 37টা ক্ষেত্রে, ডিবি পুলিশের ইনভলভমেন্ট ছিল 55টার ক্ষেত্রে, ডিজিএফআই এর ছিল 26টা এবং পুলিশের ক্ষেত্রে 25টা।
The Islamic Conference organized by ulama and mashayikh at Bulletin in Dhaka has concluded with the announcement of a 9-point demand, including justice for the 2013 Shapla Chottor killings and the withdrawal of all false cases against Islamic scholars. Prominent Islamic scholars and leaders emphasized the protection of Qawmi Madrasa, Tabligh Jamaat and Islam in Bangladesh at the conference today. Thousands of people from across Bangladesh gathered at the venue where the Islamic scholars announced their 9-point demand to the government via loudspeaker. They also demanded justice for the recent attack on innocent students by Saad Khandalvi supporters at the Tongi Istema venue and prevention of self-declared Amir Saad's entry into Bangladesh. BNP Standing Committee member Mirza Abbas said an immediate announcement of the election schedule is necessary with a clear and transparent outline of the interim government's reform plans for the state structure. Speaking at a discussion at the Dhaka Reporters Unity in the capital, Abbas stated, "The people won't accept this government for long, just as they haven't accepted the unelected administration led by Awam League for the past 16 years. The BNP leader also criticized the interim government over its initiatives to reform the constitution.
আমি সরকারকে বলতে চাই, আপনারা এমন কিছু করবেন না। আমরা স্বৈর শাসন মুক্ত হয়েছি, ফ্যাসিস্ট মুক্ত হয়েছি। এখন দ্বিতীয় স্বাধীনতা বলে কি করতে চান আপনারা? আমরা যদি ব্যাখ্যা করি এটা কিন্তু ব্যাখ্যা আছে। এই ব্যাখ্যা আমি এটা করতে চাই যে আপনারা স্বাধীনতার ঘোষণা জিয়া রহমানকে বাতিল করতে চান, আপনারা মুক্তিযুদ্ধকে অস্বীকার করতে চান দ্বিতীয় মুক্তিযুদ্ধ বলে, দেশের স্বাধীনতাকে অস্বীকার করতে চান দ্বিতীয় স্বাধীনতা বলে। এটা হলো ব্যাখ্যা।
The High Court today issued a rule asking why an order should not be given to form a commission to reinvestigate the killings during the mutiny at the then BDR headquarters in the capital's Pilkhana on 25 to 26 February 2009. The Secretaries of Home Affairs and Law Ministries, the Cabinet Secretary, the Inspector General of Police and the RAB Director General have been ordered to respond to the rule within 4 weeks. The bench of Justice Farah Mahbub and Justice Debashish Roy Chaudhury passed the order after the initial hearing of a writ petition filed in this regard. Before ending, let's have a look on the Cronsum headlines once again. Election day voting begins in US with Trump and Kamala neck and neck in elections. Disappearance Commission gets 16,000 complaints, discovers 8 secret detention centers. Islamists announced 9-point demand, including withdrawal of cases at Bulletin. And that's all from the newsroom for now. To know updates videos of this bulletin, visit our website www.ntvbd.com. Besides, visit our YouTube and verified Facebook page for updates over NTV's all popular programs and bulletins. Our next bulletin, Shunda Khabor, will be aired in Bangla at 7:30 p.m. Thank you for being with us. Have a good time.